Hello everyone, my name is Amanda. For those of you who are new here, welcome, and for those of you who have been with us for a while, welcome back. Today I wanted to show you my skincare routine. I try to keep it as simple as possible, but I do have a fairly in-depth skincare routine for when I'm wearing a full face of makeup. Today I am wearing a full face of makeup, so I'm gonna show you what it is that I do every day. I'm gonna tell you the products that I use. These products aren't gonna necessarily be good for everybody, but these are the products that work for me, and these are the products that I have been liking the most so far. Of course, I'm always changing my skincare routine. It's always fun to change things up, and up until a couple of years ago, I didn't really have a skincare routine. I didn't really get a skincare routine until I started working in the beauty industry. I would take my makeup off with a makeup wipe, and that was what I did. I didn't really have much else of a skincare routine. Every once in a while, I'd throw in that St. Ives apricot scrub, which we all know is not good for your skin. But at the time, I didn't know any better. Now that I know what it is that I'm truly using and I understand the products that I have, I'm paying more attention to ingredients lately. That's been the big thing for me, has been ingredients. So I do have some products here where the ingredients for me definitely could be improved, and I'm aware of that, and that's something that as I run out of them, I will replace them with better products that don't have these ingredients in them. But for now, this is the skincare routine that I have. But if you want to see my nighttime skincare routine, then just keep on watching. So I'm going to start with this Garnier Skin Active Micellar water with argan oil. I use an oil-based makeup remover specifically because I wear a sunscreen. I'm also wearing a lot of waterproof makeup. Waterproof makeup will not come off easily without something oil-based. You totally can use something that isn't oil-based if you're more oily. You can definitely use something that's not oil-based, but this really helps take my makeup off, specifically the waterproof makeup that I wear. So this is the product that I use to take my makeup off. So we're gonna give this a really good shake. And then I try not to use cotton pads if I can help it. I have reusable little microfiber cloth pad things that you can throw in the wash. And so one of the tips that I like to share when taking off your makeup, place and hold for about 20 to 30 seconds. That way the makeup remover has a chance to really soak in and get that makeup off your skin. It also means you are tugging and pulling less at your eye area, which is insanely important. You don't want to be tugging at that area. It's such delicate skin. So you want to be as gentle as possible. So this avoids having to do as much rubbing in that area. It doesn't necessarily need to be 30 seconds. Like, I was only there for about 10 to 15 seconds. I try really hard to use something soft and gentle to remove my makeup because I don't need to exfoliate my skin any more than I already have. I'm very dry. I definitely need to exfoliate more than some people, but I only exfoliate once a week max because I don't want to strip my skin. And so these little cloth guys here are microfiber so that I'm not exfoliating with a physical exfoliant on top of the chemical exfoliant that I also use. Okay, as we can see, that's taken off a lot of makeup. But I'll tell you one thing right now, that's not all of it. I wear a full face of makeup, and it's all waterproof, as I've said. So next we're gonna go in with an oil-based makeup remover. This is what's going to take off your sunscreen. Sunscreen is broken down by an oil-based cleanser. It doesn't come off as easily with other products. Sunscreen can be really tough to get off your skin. So it's really, really important that yes, you take your makeup off, but if you're wearing a sunscreen, you cleanse with an oil-based cleanser. So this is the next step for me, especially because I wear a full face, and I did put sunscreen on today, so we are going to cleanse our face with this oil-based cleanser. This one is the Caudalie makeup removing cleansing oil, and I'm just gonna put a pump into my hand because I don't need a whole lot of this, and I'm gonna just gently, starting in the center of my face, work this in to my skin. And this is gonna help to break down any remaining makeup that is on my skin. because it doesn't come off with just your makeup remover. So now I'm just gonna wet my hands real quick. Because with an oil-based makeup remover, or in this case with this makeup remover, you want to get the oil on the skin a little wet and it emulsifies into a milk. So then the next step for me, once again, I wear a full face of makeup. So I need to double cleanse. I've taken off my makeup. The next step in this routine after cleansing with oil is another cleanser. You always want to double cleanse. If you wear a full face of makeup, all of your makeup did not come off in just your makeup remover and just your oil-based cleanser. You should be double cleansing with a proper cleanser. So then you only need, with this one, you really only need like a really little amount, like a pea-sized amount. That's how much I'm using. And then this is just going to get off the last of the makeup. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and rinse this off. So I'm gonna be using the First Aid Beauty Facial Radiance Pads. These guys are a really gentle exfoliant. It has lactic and glycolic acid in it, so it's an AHA, BHA, I believe, exfoliator. But basically what it does is it helps eat away the dead skin cells on your skin gently, as opposed to really pushing a scrub on your face. So a chemical exfoliant is preferable over a physical exfoliant, or at least in my opinion it is. And you don't have to agree with me, that's totally fair. But I'm gonna use this little face pad here, and I'm just gonna exfoliate my skin. I'm going to also avoid anywhere where I have some irritation going on. So specifically for me, I have a breakout here and a breakout on my forehead right here. So I'm gonna avoid that area so that I don't end up causing more irritation in that spot. Yes, that spot might have a little bit more dry skin in it, but the last thing I want is to continually irritate that spot. It's trying to heal and I don't want to make it worse. So I'm just gonna avoid that. I'm gonna just use little circles all over my skin. And you don't have to go hard with this either. Really gentle. And avoid that eye area. So the next step in the skincare routine, for me anyway, is a treatment. For me, I have very dehydrated, very dry skin. So I use a hydrating serum to help build back my moisture barrier and help to restore hydration to my skin. And so what I use is the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Hydrating Serum. This guy is fragrance free, it's for sensitive skin, it's beautiful, and I find that it works really, really well in keeping my skin nice and hydrated. And you only need a little bit of this, just a little bit. Teeny tiny little bit. You really don't need a whole lot of this. And just work that between your fingertips. And you want to keep it on the tips of your fingers. And just press that into the skin. So then the final step here, this is the Fresh Rose Deep Hydration Face Cream. I use this at night only. It can be quite heavy. And I don't need that heavy of a moisturizer during the day, but at night I definitely do. So this helps to keep my skin nice and hydrated. Just gonna get a pea-sized amount of that. Just work that between your fingers. And again, press onto the skin, really gently. And just bring that down the back. All right, everyone. And that's my skincare routine. It's not super in-depth. There's definitely people who use more products than I do. But right now, this is the skincare routine I have. Sometimes I have more products, sometimes I have less. Just depends on what I'm using, what I'm liking. But I hope that you enjoyed seeing what it is that I use. Thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate it. If you enjoyed this video, please feel free to subscribe, and please feel free to hit that bell icon to be notified every time I post a new video. All the products are listed below along with my Instagram. And other than that, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, everyone.